Now on this last part of this lesson, let's just work on one more example. Sketch the slope field of the equation y prime equals x squared plus y squared over the region. So x and y are from -5 to 5, and then trace the solution that satisfies the initial value y of 0 equals 1. Okay. So we're going to manually sketch the slope field, and then we're going to verify our slope field and as well as the solution that we traced using Desmos and Maxima. Okay. So examine muna natin itong equation natin. Ano yung pinaka-efficient na method? Okay. Well, you can technically use the uniform grid method. That will work with uh, any differential equation. Okay. But the most efficient method here would be to use isoclines. So hindi kayo pwedeng mag-analyze ng intervals dito since hindi function ng x or y lang yung y prime natin. It's a function of both x and y. So f of xy is equal to x squared plus y squared. Okay? And our isoclines will be the graphs of x squared plus y squared is equal to c. So ano yung mga graphs ng x squared plus y squared equals c? These are circles with radius square root of c with center at the origin. Now, gusto nating mamili ng mga values ng c na madaling, in such a way na madali natin mag-graph yung isocline. So, instead of just using c, I will choose to use perfect squares instead. So, d squared. So, yung makukuha nating isoclines ay circles of radius d, yan, center at the origin, and for a particular value of d squared, the tangent lines on that circle will have slope d squared. So let me sketch the grid. Okay, so I hope madrawing natin yung mga circles ng maayos. Let's start with d squared equals 1. So when d squared is equal to 1, we have a circle of radius 1. Okay, so ito na nga ba yung sinasabi ko? Medyo mahirap mag-drawing gamit itong pen tablet na meron ako. Okay. This is the circle of radius 1. Okay. Actually, hindi ko rin gusto itong axis ko dahil hindi siya straight. Ulitin natin. Okay, so dito na lang. Okay, gamit tayo ng ruler. Oops. You know what? I-manual na lang natin. Mukhang hindi rin maayos gumamit ng ruler na ilalagay mo sa taas ng or ilalagay mo over a pen tablet. Okay, let's just accept the fact that if we are sketching a slope field manually, rough sketch lang talaga yung makukuha natin. So again, nasa na nga tayo? D squared equals 1. So that is the isocline, which is a circle of radius 1. So if d squared equals 1, yung isocline natin ay x squared plus y squared equals 1, which is a circle of radius 1. So, ito yon. Okay. So, ang ginagawa natin dito, yung mga values of c na ginagamit natin ay mga perfect square. Kaya d squared siya. So, itong d squared ngayon yung value yung pinaka-c natin. So, ano nga yung consequence niyan? Well, ibig sabihin nito, yung mga tangent lines that lie on this circle will have slope d squared which is equal to 1. So, 1 yung mga slope nila dito. Okay, maybe pasmado yung kamay ko. Okay, ayan. Now, let's try d squared equals 4. So, if d squared equals 4, we will have x squared plus y squared, which is equal to 2 squared. So, that will be a circle of radius 2, centered at the origin. Okay. So, I hope you understand why I'm having a hard time doing this. Because I am not writing directly on my screen. I am writing on a pen tablet. My pen tablet is resting on the table. It does not have its own screen. So, habang nagdo-drawing ako sa pen tablet, nakatingin ako sa monitor. So, medyo may disconnect between the way I write and where the thing that I'm drawing, so where I'm drawing and the thing that I'm drawing is appearing. So, medyo unnatural itong paggamit ng pen tablet since normally if you're writing on a paper, lumalabas yung ink dun mismo dun sa dulo ng pen. And you can see what's happening, what you're drawing, in real time. Pero dito, well, real time din naman. Kaso nga lang may disconnect. Since yung nagdo-drawing ako sa pen tablet, lumalabas yung drawing ko dun sa screen ng laptop ko. So, anyway. So, ito na ngayon yung circle of radius 2. Okay, ano ibig sabihin nun? Yung mga tangent lines natin will have what slope? The slopes that will lie on this circle will be of what value? The tangent lines that will lie on this circle will have what slope? Okay, it's actually not 2 kasi yung value ng d squared natin is 4. Okay, and again, itong d squared yung tumatay yung value ng c. So, itong mga slopes na to, they are steeper. Pero pare-pareha sila na 4 yung slope. Ayan. Let's try one last. If d squared is equal to 9, then x squared plus y squared is equal to 3 squared. So it will be, so the isocline will be a circle of radius 3. And the tangent lines will have slope 9. So steeper than the last circle. Ayan. Okay, so continue this on your own. Let's just verify our sketch using Desmos. Okay, pakita ko yung Desmos. Ayun si Desmos. Baguhin natin yung function dito. Gawin natin x squared plus y squared. X squared plus y squared. And you know what? Let me also sketch the graph of the isoclines. So, yung mga isoclines natin ay graph ng x squared plus y squared equals c, where yung mga c natin, we chose them as perfect squares: 1, 4, and 9. Okay, medyo i-shrink ko tong x-axis para maging circle itong isoklines natin. So there. So itong innermost circle natin, this is the isocline x squared plus y squared is equal to 1. So ito yon. So as you can see, yung slopes ng mga tangent lines dito ay equal to 1. Ito namang pangalawang circle, this is the isocline with equation x squared plus y squared equals 4. And yung mga slope, yung mga tangent lines will have slope 4. Ayan, and so on. So, palakihin natin. Let's add another circle, radius 16. So, radius 4 rather, radius 5. And so on. Okay. Our sketch is rough, but as you can see, it's close enough. Yeah. So, habang palabas kayo ng palabas, as you go from the innermost circle to the outermost circle, the tangent lines become steeper and steeper. Okay? Now, let's trace the solution that satisfies the initial value y of 0 equals 1. Gamit ako ng ibang kulay. Let's say orange. Let me make it thicker. So y of 0 equals 1. Ibig sabihin, when x is 0, y is equal to 1. Ayan. And then, I'm going to just follow the flow of my slope field. Ayan. There. Let us verify this using maxima. Hopefully, hindi naman siya masyadong malayo. Let me make maxima visible. Ayan. And all I need to do is to edit the code here. So plot df, our function is x squared plus y squared. And then when y is equal to 0, when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1. There. Compare natin side by side. Yeah, it's actually close enough. Right? For a very bad and rough sketch, given na gumagamit ako ng pen tablet, as you can see, it's very close enough to the actual graph of the solution to the IVP.